Welcome, this is going to be a quick tip guide on Timothy's Night. This is a very short game indeed. I am just going to list out a few tips. If you're here just for the sort of cheat, the maps that I have for the collectibles, head straight to the end. I will timestamp these maps for this video. But for those of you who want a little bit of tips before you crack into this game properly, stay tuned. I don't know if it was just me, but when I first started playing this game, I did not realize that you can run. It took me 20 minutes, maybe half an hour before I realized that when you are running, you can run straight into those boxes and you'll collect the money as you go. So don't waste your time shooting them like me. Just don't. Just run into it, run into the monsters, they'll bounce right off as well. So don't forget, running is your best friend. The second and most important thing that you can do playing this game is explore. This is so that you can activate your side quest, and that's another important thing. To get those side quests activated or have those collectibles activated and seeable, you have to first talk to those individuals first. So there are 3 different types of collectibles that you can get in this game: the parcels, the hot dogs, and the fish. So I would highly recommend you explore, find those individuals, talk to them, get those side quests activated, and go from there. Another thing to point out is, as you are exploring this city, it is actually fairly easy to collect money. So as you explore, as you go around, just pick up all the money that you can. Don't worry too much about collecting money as your goal. Do it as you do the side quests or when you're exploring the city. And getting a lot of money does not take that long at all. This brings me to my next point. When you do meet Luciano, make sure that you find him in the sewers. That's one of the first things that you'll be doing, and he has the weapons. So that's where you're going to get your weapons from. Get the money, get the weapons, and pretty much kill all the aliens as you go. The aliens are going to keep respawning, so just go through the game. Just do it. As you're going through this game, you will come across some aliens. They are either green or red. Red being that they will upgrade your health, and the green will upgrade your capacity for your special ability. So make sure you find all those. There are 7 red aliens in this game and 2 green aliens, 9 in total. These aliens are great for just boosting your health and ability up, as when you do get hit, you will die and then you have to start again. But to be honest, the only hard part I found in this game was when you were locked in a room or the sort of boundary circle and you're forced to fight a number of waves of enemies. This is pretty much the time where you need a little bit more health to make sure that you don't die. For combat, I would recommend using your own focus. The auto aim's not exactly the best in this game. It does aim for the closest enemy, and if that's not what you're going for, it can be a little bit clunky. Just use your sight and aim down that and aim for the alien. That's gonna be the most annoying. Big guys first, then the little jumpy guys, and just blast them off. And again, running, you can run through these little bastards. They will get knocked back. This is sort of keeps you a little bit invulnerable for a brief period of time. It gives you a bit of a break, so stay mobile and don't die. You do have a special ability in this game which allows you to freeze or slow down time. I honestly did not use this special ability at all throughout the entire game until the very end, when I discovered that I actually had an ability. So if you're a little bit more attentive than I am and actually read what you're meant to do and how to play, you may have had a little bit more of an easier time It does help quite a bit, especially when you are surrounded. I found this game very easy without the special ability, so by all means use that ability and you'll breeze through this game. This is an added tip for when you're looking for those collectibles. So it's 30 parcels, 15 fish, and 60 hot dogs. Because there is no marker on the map to see what you have collected and what you haven't collected, you're going to have to do this on your own. So you're just going to have to mentally keep note of where you've gotten up to, because I got a little bit lost. I spent far too long on this game looking for these collectibles, because I started collecting them quite early and then I didn't realize that I hadn't talked to the other guys, so I had to go back to the same areas just to look for the parcels and then the fish. And then if you take note of the color scheme of this game, it's very hard to pick out the fish in this game, but I will say that the fish are always near a rubbish bin. So if you're not too sure where these are, the fish will always be by a big rubbish bin. So be sure that if you see a bin, go check in that area. They tend to be close by, or you will find some smaller trash cans. Sometimes the fish are in between two of those. They are a little bit more annoying to find. There's only 15 fish, but you will find them. The hot dogs on the other end, good luck, just keep searching. There's 60 of them. You're going to find one every 15 seconds when you're running around. Not too hard at the start, but once you dwindle down to the last few, it took me half an hour to find the last one, and it was the most obvious one. I didn't get the one by the cemetery, but apparently that was a really easy one. That was my last one. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but there are a couple of extra sort of side quests that you can do that is going to help you towards your 100% completion, your platinum, as well as some little extra Easter eggs or trophies along the way, and those are the keys. So if you find the keys, find all the keys, that will get you into places that are locked. So make sure you get all of those and you will be well on your way. Up next, I'm going to put in those little maps for you. It is time-stamped. Have a look, pause it, screenshot it, whatever you want. Use it however you need to. If you do get stuck and you're like, oh sweet, I have not been up on that building, look at these maps. If you're not too sure on what the legend is, I'll be putting it in the description as well. So enjoy and have fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a very short game, a very easy platinum, sort of a great older child's kind of game, but either way, I actually enjoyed this. It was a nice break from the heavier games that you can play. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see some more. We will be making our way through the collection as per usual, but until then, I'll see you on in the next one.